Just finished the morning ritual. Just been an interesting one. Woke up a little bit. I feel good. I feel ready to go. It's just a lot on my mind. Yeah. Nothing to complain about. Just I have so much to take action on, and that chapter being appropriate of just build momentum. So, without further ado, let's get into the workday. Alright, so first thing I just did was go through my emails, make sure I didn't miss anything. Looks like we have a call scheduled for Friday with one of the giveaway winners, which is great. Today, this morning at 10, I do have a call with one of the giveaway winners. And then I think I have to follow up or check in with the last giveaway winner, or pick a new person. So that's where we're at. As I go through this, I also thought about what is going to be my one action for today regarding my to-do for April 3rd, my one big task for deep work. And there's a couple things that I have to get done, but what is one thing I'm going to dedicate today to get done? So I have to, I'm just saying this out loud to help me process, I have to finish organizing the footage from the Texas Independent Relay for Lemon Squeezy. I have to do another YouTube edit and short form. I just grabbed my daily dose of coffee, 9:12 a.m. Just finished the content strategy images that I had to fix. I also had to add a little more detail in here. So going to export this, going to test to make sure that the links are working, clickable PDF. And then from there, we're gonna send this off to a prospect as a follow-up, but also as more added value. Once I do that, I have a call in 45 minutes, so I'm gonna take the remaining time to prep for that call, make sure I have my discovery questions, so on and so forth, and details of the giveaway as well. Question for you. So I'm planning on sending a follow-up to Frank, and I was wondering if I send him another scheduled link, right, as a follow-up call, does the automation recognize that he was already in the system and it won't? I just don't want him getting the same emails again.
Okay, yeah, I can send it off to
Got our notebook. Traditional way of taking notes. I find it's a lot more easier to stay organized when I have a blank sheet rather than a blank notes that I'm typing, because then I get lost in notes. I feel like subconsciously, or as I'm writing, I'm able to pinpoint exactly what I wrote down when I wrote it versus typing and listening. A lot more complicated. So right now, as I mentioned, I'm diving into sort of getting a feel for their history. They have a culture video, which is pretty cool. Getting their experience, their take on that, because it looks like so I'm gonna basically write down what I'm analyzing right now. All right, quick update, 12 o'clock. Spent a couple hours from the last video. 10 o'clock, I had my, what the heck? 10 o'clock, I had my call. After my call was about 30 minutes, came back, made breakfast, analyzed the call, drafted an email, sent a follow-up email to basically go over the shoot details for the giveaway next week, scheduled for Wednesday. So that's on the docket. Then I also had a call from Friday, or scheduled for Friday, moved it to 1 o'clock, so it's in the next hour. Same thing, gonna prep for that. So yeah, had breakfast, and now we're gonna go back co-working, just to have our environment on point. Back in the lab, 12:18. I feel like this is typically how my mornings go, where I'll start something, intentions of focus, clarity, no distractions, and then something goes up, get a DM, have to refine something, And maybe I definitely decide to shift my focus. So yeah, I'm just trying to get better at controlling that focus. As I mentioned, call in about 42 minutes because the call that was originally scheduled for Friday got changed to today at 1. So what I'm going to do right now is prepare for that call, which should be easy because I had my 10 a.m. this morning and I had questions that I asked that were effective. Now I can double down and I'm literally asking Fathom, which is my note tool taker of the call, what are some questions I can ask that I missed potentially? And so these are things I can refine for this call and go from there. So that's what I'm going to do. 12:56, about to jump on this call. Did some research, also posted some stuff. Feel good.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, Ben. How are you?
Good. How about you?
Good, man. Good.
In a way women want to aspire to look, not like an OnlyFans model. Does that make sense?
Man, I'm bad at this vlogging stuff. Battery died. Battery died, not SD card. This morning it was SD card full. Now it's battery died. My laptop died during the call that I had. But luckily, shout out Ben, cool guy. Planning some creative stuff. Yeah, call went good. Ultimately, right now, original game plan was Gabby was supposed to come out here, and we were supposed to co-work. But then he invited me to go down to his co-working space / podcast studio. Very curious to check that out. Have the pre-production stuff that I have to get done. Still have to work out, but we'll get that in later in the day. So we just changed the attire a little bit because it is hot, caliente. Gonna get my laptop, everything packed, and head to downtown Austin. Man, am I the worst. You see that? You freaking see that? Anyway, it says 5%. I gotta charge this bad boy. Let's go. Alright. We're here. Where are we going? Narrate.
To Gabby's place.
Going to Gabby's place. I think it's his place. I have no idea.
Like his new podcast studio thing, whatever.
Yeah. GPS says you're gonna get there in 50 minutes without tolls. Today is a toll type of day. Yeah, because traffic is just not it. Quick update. What was I gonna say? Having my second cup of coffee. Had a yogurt, granola, grapes. Haven't logged it, but I'm logging it here. Had breakfast, same breakfast as yesterday, without bacon this time. Counteracts the calories of, that's why I had yogurt. Anyway, going now. Probably gonna 2 hours of being out, 2, maybe 3 at most. Head back. That's when we'll have our second meal. And then, let me make sure I have this shit set. I'm making a left, yes. And then, yeah, bang out some work, get some pre-production guides together. Could also collaborate with Gabby on some ideas. He's a creative guy as well. So that is what today's looking, but let's see what happens. All right, folks, we made it to this hidden location, this undisclosed location. Does it look shady?
Shady as fuck. No, it looks good.
All right, cool. We were getting out. I think he just texted me. He said, oh no, that was someone else. That was Monday at 12. That works. Yeah, we're gonna check this place out.
Yes.
Still have yet to see Gabby, but we're gonna pull up. There he is, the man himself. Man
Welcome
himself.
to the Intellect.
Oh,
Yes.
Is it for intellects only?
Yeah,
Fist bump?
yeah. So you can't come here.
Oh,
Sorry, you gotta
damn.
get out of here. You can come in though.
Cool.
Remind me your name.
Maurice.
Maurice.
Damn. He didn't even remember your name, but he said you have great intellect.
I remember he's from Germany, and this town has more accounts than people. That's a variable ND filter.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Here we go.
Let's go. Because I've seen the ND filter where it's just, where it's not variable, where it's just.
Yeah, this one's
magnet.
because it's just so convenient.
Yeah.
But am I disrupting any meeting going on here?
No, this
I
is,
don't.
Battery pack though.
I bought it off Amazon. It's just
Oh, this is a
Can you
third
stop
party battery pack? Because this is like extra big,
Yeah,
more
yeah.
than the normal one.
It's not the DJI one.
Yeah.
This is sick, dude.
Yeah. Look, they're already filming here.
That's it.
So that's the entrance. Let's start from the outside. Let me show you the patio that
Yeah.
we're planning to do some nice event, communal.
We wanted to remember what Tan did at Paddle 39.
Yeah.
And like the South by event.
Yeah.
We want to bring that here.
But for creators or for what's the demographic? Just
no,
in general?
no, just good music, good vibes. Like
Got
have
it.
people here, food trucks, like yeah.
Space outside.
Just like be a hub in Austin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Communal dining experiences, or like people. There was a wellness company and they brought cold plunges and saunas, and
Gotcha.
they were doing like a lot of events here. So that's just the patio outside. All right.
How much longer are you in Austin?
For like 2 days.
Oh, 2 more days. Oh, we
more
got
days,
we
yeah.
caught you at the end of your stay.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah. When are you back?
I don't know, man. No plan yet. Definitely plan to come back.
So this is what we're doing events. People are launching their brands and books, the tech meetups or any kind of meetup, you know. We also do some food experiences, you know, so we have chefs here to make stuff, so we can make some immersive dining experiences.
Very nice.
No, as you can see, it's fully equipped. The other room, we have a company works there, so, but it's kind of the same one I'm gonna show you now.
Gotcha. I like the artwork up.
Yeah.
Nice.
The bathrooms. I don't know if the bathroom is interesting to you, but it's pretty spacious and
Very nice.
right.
Wellness room?
Yeah. So we'll quiet. Take a call or relax.
Very cool.
So this is more working space, right? So you know everything here is like standing rooms, TVs, more.
I want to turn one of these into a photography studio. Yeah.
Mastermind groups. This is Donna, the owner. That's
Hi.
Maurice and Brian.
I'm Brian. Nice to
Hi
meet you.
Brian, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
They're all aspiring creators.
Nice to meet you.
So yeah,
Very
just
beautiful
doing a tour.
place.
So
Cool,
this
thank
is
you.
like mastermind groups that you can do your meetups. You can do, you know, and all the rooms are equipped with cameras for, let's say, you have somebody for a virtual meetup. You know, so everything is very high-end tech. Everything is well
Very nice.
connected. Right. This is our content creation room. We're about to equip it with cameras and stuff, but it's
Is
not
that the
ready.
podcast you talked about?
Yeah.
Even with like an on air sign?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Look, get it.
sick.
Oh, that's sick.
So this is like everything
It's a
equipped,
work in progress.
ready for podcast, but it's gonna be ready I think in 1 week. We have the cameras and everything. But as I told you, there's always full equipped with cameras. You can do like a virtual meeting or a live podcast studio with guests from other studios, and it has all the necessary equipment to make whatever you want.
Yeah. And also we want to make this like have 2 different setups. Well, there'll be kind of like a living room setup here. And then we're gonna move the table and then have kind of like a Joe Rogan like big table in the middle.
So you're having 2 different sets?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 different setup, and then the cameras like all you have to do is just
Mm.
turn to which one.
Yeah, I think
that
we're
you
gonna have
want, so.
4 cameras, and we're gonna have one 360 also on the top, just to make it like a
Unique angle.
Unique
Yeah.
angle,
Yeah.
you know. And then we're gonna create a lot of content. So yeah, it's a nice, but it's soundproof, so it doesn't interfere with the rest of the rooms. And that's pretty much of it. So we're planning to make this a multi-creator hub.
Love it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Gabby's being busy out here. Making moves.
It's gonna be Gabby's focus space to create magic.
Yeah, that's what he does best.
You know, it's interesting. I was reading. We're thinking also one of the rooms to make them like content rooms. like photo rooms for good make. But also, there was like research, I don't remember where I found it, that videos with whiteboard, that you talk to the whiteboard, has more engagement than other videos that you try to create on YouTube for your content. So all the rooms that have the whiteboards in the TVs, so if somebody wants to create content, we can help them to give them the cameras to create content in the mastermind room or wherever. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it.
No, thank you for the tour. Yeah.
And on the other side of that wall too, there's like it's pretty much this, but
This is another
more.
company, right? He said?
Yeah, but it's like 3 rows of desks, like a bunch more office space. So
Okay.
yeah. But
That's
that's
sick,
cool.
dude. I'm curious how all this came about. Like,
Ask him.
so how did all this like come about? Like, have you guys been around for some time, or you guys officially
So
launched, or?
I started. I used to have a. I'm from New York. I used to have like an agency doing photography, videography, media marketing for restaurants.
Okay.
And I also had a food experience company. I was doing cooking classes for brands and for public. Pretty active in the food world.
Sure.
And when I came here in Austin, I stopped doing everything because I was working in a restaurant as a small transition. But I'm reviving the agency with my partner right now. And it's going to be our agency, and we're going to bring all our stuff together to create like a multi-dimensional branding strategy, marketing strategy, content creation strategy agency. But what I did here was I launched the business method. I have a business method called the Intellect. The whole project is called the Intellect. Even the space is going to call the Intellect, all right? But I have a business method through the pillars of brand, process, product that I help creators and brands to build or rebuild or rebrand what they want to make for the world. It's a very, very unique method and it's very efficient. And I introduced the method and I brought people here and chefs. And somehow after my event, everybody was happy and they went to the owners of the space to ask them if they can do workshops and events. So they got some traction after that. Having a food event, like a lifestyle food event.
I was moved from New Jersey and did my work in New York.
Video production company, it's a media company. How you would describe yourself?
So I call it creative agency.
Creative agency.
Yeah.
That means you have an array of services. You know,
Photo, video, could do graphic work.
but
yeah.
media, video.
Photo, video.
Okay.
All right, Maurice, what just happened?
I don't even know. Bro, this was like the coolest experience in the last. I wouldn't say month.
I'll go fuck myself for all the things I try to help do.
I just love this.
That's what it's about, man.
It's like about like the connections and just exchanging with each other, like in person, and just crafting ideas and. Yeah, man.
Expectations. I'm thinking we're gonna sit, we're gonna co-work, we're gonna talk. You know, hey, how you been, man? What you doing? Guy introducing me to a business partner and how they're gonna be doing things, what they're building, what this location is. It's insane what they're doing. Shout out Gabby, man. But yeah, so my expectations are we're just gonna sit and get work done, and we end up touring a facility that's gonna be the future of Austin content creation. I don't know, like it's such a cool spot. What I'm excited for, like selfishly, is I'm able to say I was there before it became the thing.
It feels like there's so much potential here, and us like being here and just brainstorming with the guys building it. That's a beautiful thing to me, and just like sitting at a table, brainstorming. This guy giving like a lecture.
Yeah.
Bro, that was cool. No, I appreciate you taking me to this place,
Hey,
man.
man.
Like this is. I was also just expecting. Okay, we're just
All right, we're gonna sit
co-work.
down, laptops out.
Yeah, and just.
Well, we got so
chill.
much value and insight, and sometimes that's just like how life works, dude.
Yeah.
It's unexpected. You also have to be open, you know, to
Like plan was that Gabby comes to your place.
yeah.
And last minute he was like, "Yo, you guys want to check out the podcast studio?" Sure. I took also like a disposable shot of the podcast room.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. That must look super sick.
So we're out of here. We're going back home. Let's see what the GPS says. Boom. Oh, why is it struggling? Nope. And yeah, let's go back to the crib. Need it back to the crib. Back to the co-working space. Main objective is to organize through my notes today. Just a lot of back-to-back conversations. Make sure I'm organized there. I do want to start putting together yesterday's video. So that's the main focus. Trying to keep it as raw like these types of videos. Do that. Create another short form. And then that'll be today's efforts. Tomorrow's a new day. We start again. Probably pre-production first thing in the morning. I think, yeah. Letting today simmer thoughts rather than just rushing straight into it. So breathe, process, take action. Check it out. Intellect, a new sensation, located in Austin, Texas. Super excited for this. So cool, man. Shout out. So it's a little bit past 8. I set my alarm to 8 o'clock to go work out. Spent a little overtime trying to get the edit done. I'm about 80% of the way there. Stop it right now. Get this workout so I don't miss my objectives for today. Let's go. Alright, so we got 18% on the Osmo, got our gym fit. We are walking to our car to get our headphones, and then we're going to just time lapse the training session if the battery doesn't die. But we're getting it in.